What's going on, folks? It's K-Spade the Prospect. I'm back today with another Madden 15 Connected Player Mode video featuring Josh Williams, the guy who's been given a second chance at life here in the NFL and has won over the starting job for the Oakland Raiders. Now, I recorded the first game of the regular season. It was here against the New York Jets. Josh had a very good game, if I don't say so myself. Over 200 yards passing, 3 TDs. He did, however, have 1 fumble and 1 INT, and it was a great game that came down to the wire. Unfortunately, the Raiders were not able to pull that game out. So I recorded the game, and I wanted to bring it to you guys Friday. That was the plan, and I don't know what was going on. The footage was just corrupted. I couldn't get it in my editing software, and at some point, I just said, forget it. Let me give these guys regular season game 2, week 2. So let's jump into the introduction for that game. I'll meet you guys on the field.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features a couple of big targets who will be looking to get open in the middle of the field. It's the Raiders going up against the Texans. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 2 matchup.
Texans, Raiders, coming up here on EA Sports. Week 2, football on tap as we get set for today's game.
Jim Nantz and Phil Simms, partner, look forward to sharing a very special afternoon with you.
Yeah, Jim, I think it's going to be special because we have 2 teams that have special players on their side, and it's always fun to watch them, to see how athletic and how wide open the NFL has become. So fans, they love it this way, so you're going to love this game.
The Texans are back deep, waiting to return the kick. And Sebastian Janikowski looks...
All right, let's get into it. So, folks, before Josh Williams and the Raider offense has even touched the field, you see the Houston Texans were able to march right down the field and put 7 points on the board themselves. So the Raiders are kind of starting off in the hole a little bit. Not a big deal. It's a 4-quarter game. But, folks, before we get into this, I got to talk to you guys about the difference I've noticed in Darren McFadden and Maurice Jones-Drew. Look at this. The blitz definitely gets to Josh right here. Going for it on 4th down, Josh gets sacked. That's going to be a big deal right there. That puts the Raiders in the hole 14-0. Now, the one thing I was watching going into this game is how Josh would be able to deal with the defense from the Texans. First of all, you got J.J. Watt and Clowney on the defensive line. Those guys will create some problems. And Brian Cushing is a great linebacker. You know, Brooks Reed is definitely a pretty good linebacker as well. So we wanted to see how, you know, Josh would handle this. It's going to be an issue. 4th and 2, great call right there on the read option. They're going to pick up the 1st down. Later in that drive, though, these guys are still just ticking down the field, dinking it. 2 yards here, 3 yards there, 4 yards here. But I want to tell you guys what I noticed is the difference between Maurice Jones-Drew and Darren McFadden. I noticed this in game 1, and I confirmed it here in game 2. When you give the ball to Darren McFadden, he runs north and south. He gets yards. Sometimes Maurice Jones-Drew runs straight. Sometimes he won't. What the hell are you going, Maurice? That's what I deal with. Maurice tries to find other ways. He just won't run straight. Sometimes he does. You see right here, he ran straight. We picked up the 1st down. Like if he just would run straight, he would get more yards. But Maurice wants to try to invent. Don't even get me started. All right, look at this beautiful drive, man. Right here, Josh Williams appears to connect with Marcel Reese on a nice pass. Referee want to run out here. They want to review it. You see Josh and Marcel talking about whether or not they thought he got 2 feet in. After reviewing it, he did not. 3rd and 10. Time in the pocket. A beautiful pass over the middle to the tight end. And in game 1, Josh kind of, you know, quarterbacks have their favorite target. And Josh definitely made it clear in game 1 that James Jones, the newly acquired receiver from the Green Bay Packers, and this tight end, Ausberry, is definitely his 2 favorite targets. You look at the tight end's numbers, this guy had like 7 catches for almost 100 yards in week 1. So, you know, he's kind of made this tight end a go-to guy. And right here, trying to take the shot, Denarius Morris, the speedster. Josh is hoping he can get a few steps, but that's Jonathan Joseph. He's a great corner, and he proved it right there. So he gets the pick to send this game into the half, 14-7 Texans. Let's jump ahead. Second half, third quarter, and it's 3rd and 10. Drag route right here. Denarius Moore, I just got through talking about this guy. Had the speed to cut it upfield and get the first down. Nice little drive so far. Maurice Jones-Drew picks up some yards. I think he could have got more had he stayed north and south, but that's about a 6-yard pickup there. 3rd and 4, nobody's open, and Josh tucks it and runs. Now this is the ability he has that can really make him a dangerous quarterback in his league. He's doing a much better job of knowing when to run. If you guys remember last year, his rookie season with the Cleveland Browns, he may have ran too much. Right here, staying in the system, J.J. Watt giving chase. He won't be able to catch him. And you see Clowney and Joseph made sure to push him out of bounds at the end. Maybe a little late, but they got there to push him out. Josh trying to pick up the first here, this time shedding the tackle as he goes out of bounds. Later in that drive, 2nd and 6, they go for the screen, and Maurice just can't quite get to that yellow line. Nice play. Still, later in the drive, 2nd and goal, Raiders get pay dirt right here. Nice read option. And even though they started in a 14-0 hole, this team has battled back under the leadership of their young quarterback, battled back to make this a tie game. 14-14 here in the 4th quarter. Raiders offense back on the field, and finally, Maurice Jones-Drew's not running straight might have worked out for him right there. About a 9-yard pickup. Later in that drive, man in motion. Trying to go with the run, and let me talk about the play calling. I know I can call all of my plays myself. I kind of mix in calling my own plays with coach suggestions. I'm just weird like that. I'm like, this is a 2nd-year QB, unproven. He won't be out there like, all right, check this out, coach. This is what we're about to run. So sometimes I try to let them call the plays, you know, and then if they just send in a play, I'm like, that's ridiculous. We're not doing that. Then I call my own play. 3rd and 15. Less than a minute to go. It is a tie game, 17-all with a beautiful defensive play right here. Knocks the ball out of Osbury's hand. Is it Osbury? What is this guy's name? I'm sure you guys will tell me. Beautiful play to break it up. And right here, you see, we're in overtime. The Raiders have the ball. All they got to do is score. Just score. I want 7, but we'll take 3. Put the pressure on the Texans. Let's score. 3rd and 1. We give it to Maurice Jones-Drew, who doesn't go north and south and got tracked down by the safety Chris Clemens. Big time play right here. Another look at it, and man, it looked like Clemens was shot out of a cannon. Initially, they said he didn't get the first down, but after reviewing the play, reviewing the spot of the ball, by some amazing, I don't even know, because I didn't feel like he got it. But at some point, they came back and said, Maurice Jones-Drew got the first down. The Raiders got new life. 2nd and 11. And this play right here was crazy. Jonathan Joseph was behind the receiver. But I just told you guys he's a great cornerback. That's a curtain situation. Unfortunately, that sealed the fate of the Raiders. And this is 2 games in a row that the Raiders was in and then just kind of lost it at the end. So that's 2 games down, 0-2 for the Raiders. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.